So, boss, good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Epperson. Hello.
Correction.
What? Correction?
Please use your full name.
My full name or the name you gave me yesterday?
Your full name that I gave you yesterday.
Brent Crow Epperson.
Very good, very good. 7:33, running a little late today because of lots of local news in our newscast this morning. And we're going to roll right along here today because we have lots of things going on. Guests coming in, and of course this is Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Yes, what's for Wednesday's coming up at Chapin's later, but also the Mind Match game.
Yes.
Coming up here this half hour. So let's take a look at the school lunch menus, take care of that, and roll right along here. Thedford Schools today on this Wednesday, chicken cordon bleu.
And Myrna today, going to go with made fresh glazed chicken over rice, Italian dunkers with marinara dipping sauce, and the Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter at Anselmo Myrna.
Ansley featuring pizza quesadillas.
SEM today, spaghetti on the menu at Sumner Eddyville Miller.
Arcadia Public Schools, tater tot casserole.
All right, Sargent today, lasagna or chicken Alfredo, corn, fruit cup, garlic bun, and milk. That's on the menu at Sargent.
At the Arnold Schools, sweet and sour chicken.
Sandhill School in Dunning, mac and cheese and ham patty at Sandhills.
Baroque and Bow Schools, made fresh glazed chicken over rice, Italian dunkers with marinara dipping sauce, fresh baked ham and cheese subs, Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter. The Grill Station combo features the crispy chicken sandwich basket, and the Pasta Bar Station features spaghetti with meatballs.
All right, Loop City today, chicken legs or Salisbury steak. The choices at Loop City.
Callaway Schools, pizza bagels.
At Gothenburg today, made fresh glazed chicken over rice, Italian dunkers with marinara dipping sauce. The Grill Station combo is a barbecue rib sandwich basket. Also made fresh cheesy pizza and a fresh baked tuna salad sub. Some of your choices at Gothenburg.
At the Prairie Pioneer Center today, I'm moving some commercials as I speak, so I'm multitasking. Sorry. The Prairie Pioneer Center today featuring chicken stuffing casserole, sweet potatoes, and fruit.
All right, couple of more school lunch menus to pass your way. We'll go to Cozad, where they'll have a chicken patty with hot roll and mashed potatoes and gravy. Also Sloppy Joe's and the Pizza Bar. Some of your choices at Cozad. And then your menu at Litchfield today is going to be Sloppy Joe's at Litchfield.
All right. Now, just so you know, in about 10 minutes, we'll be playing the Mind Match game, and it's a $100 cash prize today.
Oh, yeah, that jackpot is growing.
I answered the questions yesterday, and I'm looking forward to seeing whether Vicky Hart over in the Sargent Gates area, Round Valley area, will be able to match 3 out of 5.
Okay.
It's going to be fun. It's brought to you by the Garden Center and Gateway Motors. So that's coming up. Also, for a consolation prize, if Vicki does not guess 3 out of 5, she'll be receiving a Runza prize.
Yes. Yeah. Wednesday is Pig in a Blanket Day that they serve at Runza.
That is correct. So that's all coming up. I'm ready for that. I'm moving things around here. I'm multitasking.
All right, you're doing a good job.
Well, thanks a lot. I just, thank you. Now I'm going to move this forward. So I got you on the Mind Match screen here. So we've got the intro Mind Match, the answering music, the question Mind Match music. It's all there for you.
Well done.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
This is taking you behind the scenes at KCNI KBBN Radio. You folks don't quite understand all the different things we're trying to do as we talk, quite frankly.
Yeah, and it's hard.
It can be.
And Trish coming in today from, Designs of Distinction. So we're going to have her in and have her enjoy the game with us. Come on in, Trish. And Brent and I are going to switch around here just a little bit because he's the MC of the Mind Match game, and he'll be taking over the controls. I think I've got everything set up for him as multitasking continues. Multitasking is something that Trish does because she works out at, where is it again that you work?
I work at Designs of Distinction.
Yeah, you do that, and then you work somewhere else.
Oh, I do. I work at Bow Family.
I'll write that down.
Okay, I got it. Bow Family.
Sorry, Ron. It's just business.
Yep. Coming toward the end of the month, Ron. Sorry. Trying to hit that goal.
All right. So we have a little time here, and if you don't mind sticking around, we're going to play the Mind Match game.
Oh, good.
And I know that you like games.
I do.
I know you well enough to know you like games.
I'm going to run out to the car because I brought something and I left it in the car.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'll be right back.
All right, and we'll get set up for the game, and then after the game, we'll talk all about whatever you want to talk about.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. All right, we're going to get set up and get ready to play the game. It's coming up in just a little bit. Stay tuned.
You're waking up with The Breakfast Show, KCNI, KBBN Radio.
I love it. RT Ace Hardware in Broken Bow is excited to announce we've reached an agreement with the parent company of AeroSeed to continue the popular 5-step fertilizer program locally. It's the same fertilizer and the same vendor as before, plus the heavy-duty, reliable fertilizer spreaders from AeroSeed available for our customers to use. If you are on the AeroSeed program, we have your contact information and will be reaching out soon. All this was just a $2 per 1,000 square feet increase. Stop by RT Ace Hardware in Broken Bow. Get signed up.
Agland ATV offers sales, service, parts, and accessories for all major brands of ATVs and UTVs. Plus, they're your local Polaris dealer, offering new and used ATVs and side-by-sides. Agland ATV prides themselves on exceeding the needs of their customers because they know your machine helps you work or have fun, and that's important. From sales to service, Agland ATV loves serving the great people of Central Nebraska. West Highway 2, Broken Bow. Online at aglandatv.net and on Facebook.
Silver in my tambourine, help a poor man build a pretty dream. Give me pennies, I'll take anything. Now listen while I play my green tambourine. Watch the jingle jangle start to shine, reflections of the music that is mine. When you toss a coin, you'll hear it sing. Now listen while I play my green tambourine. Drop a dime before I walk away. Any song you want, I'll gladly play. Money feeds my music machine. Now listen while I play my green tambourine.
It's time for Mind Match on The Breakfast Show. We've got a contestant on the line, ready to answer 5 opinion-based questions. Their goal? Match at least 3 answers with the person we recorded before the show to win the growing cash jackpot. No right or wrong answers, just thinking alike. Let's see if their minds are in sync this morning.
Oh, yes. Let's see if their minds are in sync. The person who's going to try to match the mind of Dave Burney this morning is Vicki Hart. Vicki, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I am good, thank you.
So are you ready for this?
I hope so. I've been studying.
Have you? Okay. Well, we're going to ask you 5 questions, and if you can match at least 3 of the answers that Dave gave on the same 5 questions, you will be our first official winner of Mind Match. Not to put any pressure on you, but
Okay.
that is what is at stake. So, are you ready for your first question?
I am ready.
Here we go. Okay, how many days in a typical week do you listen to the radio in the morning?
Is that how many days does Dave listen?
Well, yes, we asked Dave the same question.
Oh.
So you have to match his answer.
Oh my! Well, I listen to it 7 days a week, so I'm going to hope Dave does too.
All right, so 7 is Vicky's answer. Let's see what Dave said.
Question 1.
How many days in a typical week do you listen to the radio in the morning?
7.
Oh boy, we're off to a good start, Vicky. All right, we've got the first one correct, so you need to match 2 of the remaining 4 questions to be a winner. Here we go with question number 2. How many times do you reread a message before deciding how to reply?
Oh my! Depends how important it is.
Yeah.
2.
2. All right, 2 is Vicky's answer. Let's see what Dave said.
Question 2.
How many times do you reread a message before deciding how to reply?
3 times.
Oh,
Oh my!
so close.
Sorry, Vicky.
Oh, Dave.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. We still have 3 questions remaining. We have to match on 2 of the remaining 3. So here is your third question. How many jackets or coats do you currently own?
That's a tough one.
That's
That
hard.
is. Okay, do we include suit jackets, or is it just like spring, winter, or do we know?
I have no idea. That's a good question.
Oh, wow, Dave.
I don't know if Dave wants to respond to that or not.
Vicky, I was thinking like hooded sweaters and jackets. I included them together.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, my. Oh, my. 7.
7. All right. What's that? Is it?
7.
Okay.
That's my final answer.
7 is Vicky's final
Can I
answer.
phone a friend?
Okay. maybe we need to start that. Get some lifelines going in this thing. Okay, so 7 was Vicky's answer. Let's see what Dave said.
Question 3.
How many jackets or coats do you currently own?
Ooh. 8?
Oh, geez,
So
Dave.
close.
Vicky.
These
So
last 2
close.
have been within 1. This is
Can
crazy.
we get a variance here?
Oh, man. Okay, 2 more questions to go, and we need to match on these final 2. So here we go. Question number 4. How many minutes into waiting in line before you start getting impatient?
Oh, wow. Well, Dave's pretty sociable, so if there's a lot of people, probably a long time. Oh, my gosh, Dave.
I feel bad already, and you haven't even answered.
I don't know. 10 minutes?
10 minutes. All right.
Oh.
10 is Vicky's guess. Let's see how Dave answered the question.
Question 4.
How many minutes into waiting in line before you start getting impatient?
15 minutes.
I was going to say 15. Oh, June.
Well, man, great job, Vicki. Oh my goodness, so close today.
I know.
Now you won't be a winner. We've got a consolation prize. We're going to give you a certificate for a free pig in a blanket that they serve on Wednesdays at Runza in Broken Bow.
Okay.
But we do have one question remaining. Do you want to answer that and see if you
I
can
do,
match on the
because
final question?
Yes.
All right.
Yesterday, Dave made a comment on a question, so I want to see which one it was.
It
But
was this one.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so here was the final question. How many large refrigerator-style ice cubes does it take before a drink feels like it would be too watered down? That was kind of a long question.
Oh, my. Are we talking?
Be careful with this one,
Wow.
Vicki.
Holy smokes. If I get this right, can I win?
Boy, yeah, it kind of makes you wonder.
It's
Yeah.
a tough one.
How big of a glass are we talking?
I would tell you that I don't use short glasses for only milk.
Okay. And you don't put ice in milk, I wouldn't think.
No. So I usually use a tall kitchen glass.
I'm going to stick with, oh, gosh, oh, my. That'd have to be the old-style ice cube.
Mm-hmm.
8.
8. All right, 8 is Vicky's answer. Let's see how Dave answered the final question.
Question 5.
How many large refrigerator-style ice cubes does it take before a drink feels like it would be too watered down?
Well, I prefer a tall glass, so I'm going to say a dozen.
Oh. Well, Vicky, man,
glass.
great. Yes. Hey, great job of playing today. Man, so close. You gave great answers, and we appreciate you listening. We appreciate you being a part of the game, and we hope you have a great week.
Yeah, you too. Can I put last week's answers in there, too? I would have won.
Oh, really? So you kind of played as you were listening last week, and you matched him on 3 a week ago? Oh, man.
Yeah, so, dang. Okay, well, have a good day, guys.
You too.
Thanks, Vicky.
You too, Vicki.
All right. There you go. Mind match. And so we didn't get a winner. Boy, so close, though. What, 2 questions were just
she was
one off?
Within one.
Man.
Yeah.
So because we don't have a winner, next week we'll add $25 more to the jackpot. So next week the jackpot goes up to $125. So if you haven't already, make sure you go to the contest page of sandhillsexpress.com. Go to the contest page and get registered to be a part of our contestant pool, and your name might be drawn to play for $125 next week.
That's right. And for Vicki and others who have come close but no cigar, you can actually enter and keep entering, see if you get another chance.
Oh, there you go.
But once you win, you're then going to
You're
take the
out.
cash and you're out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
And we do want to say thanks to our great sponsors, the Garden Center and Gateway Motors, always helping us with Mind Match.
That's right. And the Garden Center, ready for spring. So if you're thinking about, getting an early start on seeds, maybe getting some plants going in the house, or maybe you want to even risk it outside with the weather we've been having, they've got the seeds there for you. They're not real expensive, and they've got all the fertilizers and so forth that can go along with that. And, of course, they have the grow lights and heat pads to get things started indoors. And, yeah, you might end up leaving some new yard art or pottery, too, or needing some. And I don't know why this is written. You might end up leaving with some. When you go,
Yes.
you might end up leaving with some. That makes sense because it is very, very nice. And you might want to check out their yard art and pottery. You'll find them at 500 Thelma Street on the block south of Highway 2. Get what you need for spring at your year-round garden center. And stop by and tell them you heard it on the radio. Gateway Motors, ready for, selling cars to get you on the road for life. So get out to the Gateway Motors. They have lifetime powertrain limited warranties that they can tell you about. They offer the Zurich Shield protection, which is very, very useful. They have the PAC windshield protection as well. They have the idea here that when you buy a car, if you ever bought a car and not had maybe a quarter tank of gas in it, and you go, least they could do is fill the tank. They always make sure the tank is full at Gateway Motors when you buy an automobile there. And if you're getting a tax refund and thinking about upgrading your automobiles, the place to go is Gateway Motors.
All right. Thank you, Dave.
Yep.
And thank you, everybody, for listening to this week's edition of Mind Match.
That's this week's Mind Match. Want a shot at matching minds and winning the cash? Get yourself in the contestant pool now. Head to sandhillsexpress.com. Click the Contests button on the homepage and sign up. We could be calling you next to play Mind Match on The Breakfast Show.
All right, 8 minutes in front of the hour, and Trish is here.
I'm here.
Hello. How are you?
I'm great. How are
Good.
you?
Thanks for
Doing
your patience,
fantastic.
by the way. We
No
appreciate it.
problem. It worked.
I wonder, you work, of course, you have your own business, Designs of
Yes, I
Distinction,
do.
and then you also work at another
do.
location.
At the other
What's
3
that
days of the week.
What's that called?
Yeah, what is that place of
Bow
business?
Family.
Bow Family. I'll write that down.
And
Okay.
that
We'll send-
furniture and flooring.
Okay. Well, we'll send Ron a bill.
Okay.
Thank
Now,
you.
she did say furniture and flooring. Could that be a double bill? One to each place? Furniture and flooring?
I think you've only got one account.
Oh, okay.
Darn it. So, have you been busy?
I have been. It's been busy. Been doing a few unusual jobs. One of which is I've been doing some things for the Catholic Church, just relining their vestry drawers,
Oh, wow.
which is pretty cool. So, yeah, Michelle Embry is in there working really, really hard and getting everything organized and cleaned up in there. And so I've worked with her, and we came up with a way to do a liner. And, yeah, so that's been fun. It's been something just different. And, yeah, making some pillows, covering some chair seats. And I was in Callaway yesterday putting up some shades, one of which I put in wrong in the entry, and it came in too narrow, so the other one's ordered.
That
That's
happens.
what I do. It happens,
That
but
happens.
thankfully not often.
Yeah.
But when it does, we get it fixed. And
Well, that tells you right there, folks out there listening, that if something does come in incorrectly or there's a little glitch here and there, you always make it right.
oh yeah, it's you just get it reordered, whether it's my fault or the company's fault that made it. It doesn't matter. It's just everybody works together and gets it redone. And although shipping rates are going up, which
Oh, boy.
yeah, it's frustrating. So,
Again?
yeah, again.
Yeah.
And they're one company, it's pretty major, but it'll work. We'll make it work.
Yeah. I was thinking about this yesterday, Trish, because I was going through some old bills I had in a folder. Sometimes when you pay a bill, you put it in a folder
Right.
and make sure you can refer back to it. And it was a bill for a little piece of equipment we bought. And this was a few months ago. And there was a tariff charge on it, I noticed. And I
Is
thought,
it really?
yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Just raise your prices if you have to, but don't give me a tariff charge.
Well, I'm wondering how that's all going to play out, because that, when they said they're unlawful, and now you've got people that are trying to go back to the companies like
Yeah.
something like that and saying, hey, here's the tariff charge, I want it back. And that's one thing. I think the terming on the invoices is what's going to either save companies or really mess them up.
Good
And
point.
listing that as a, quote, tariff charge, I think they shot themselves in the foot.
It sure feels like it, doesn't
Yep,
it? Yeah.
because if they just absorbed it or made it part of their pricing, then you don't know what that charge was.
Right.
And you can't go back and say, hey, I want this money back.
I don't know if people out there probably are aware of how much upholstery material, probably
yeah.
curtain material, over the last 10 years has increased due to all these different wacky things. It's got to be a little
Well,
frustrating.
Yeah, transfer. Oh, my goodness. From the time I started, I remembered if you found a fabric that retailed at $19.99 or $27.99, it was crazy. It was so expensive. Yeah, I've got some books with some fabrics, and one company I said, if your fabric retail prices are going to be in this range, I don't need your books, because I had some that were retailing at $180 a yard. I don't want to cut into that fabric.
Exactly.
Let alone even look at it. I mean, I guess in some big cities, and, they could sell it. They could get away, throw that designer spin on it. I can't. I just can't. With, it's there if you want to look at it, but
I can't imagine getting the scissors out and deciding you're going to cut into that.
I'm like, yeah, no. Even to upholster dining room chairs, I'd be like, even though I've done it hundreds of times. But yeah, it's
an
crazy.
Expensive miscut, wouldn't it?
Yes. Yeah, we don't want to miscut things like that.
Well, you do small furniture pieces.
I do.
Especially cushions and different things like that. Summers, I don't know with the weather, we typically would say we're in full steam ahead for spring, but
let's
it's going to be 90 today, right?
And tomorrow is, we're going to be in freezing again. Yeah. I don't know.
But there are a lot of patio pieces out there that might need upgraded, and you can sure do that.
I can do that. New cushions, new foam. I'm going to do a piece for Dave Anderson. It's one of his creeper things for undercars. But I said, I need to order foam for that because half of it's missing. How long have you been using that? At what point do you say, I need to fix that?
Well, it's got to be more comfortable with.
I would think.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'll be working on those. I probably need to get the foam in now. So, but
kind of gives you an idea of the variety of different things you can do if they're small pieces for the upholstery side, and then
shades and blinds.
You can
and
do everything.
And I'm helping a lady pick out some rugs, and so it's fun. That's why I love my job. It's different.
Yeah,
it's not boring.
Well, you have a lot of experience with interior design, just from doing windows, I would think, and walking into everybody's place and say what color will go well with this, that, and the other, the carpet, the walls, the furniture. You have an eye for that, and I think people get a bonus when they have you do their work for them.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
Yeah.
I like to think that, but it's been fun. I've had a great career, and I've enjoyed it. It's different every day, so.
By the way, folks, Trish doesn't mind traveling, so if you're listening online and you're, I don't know, in Alliance or wherever, one end of the state or the other, go ahead and call the number because Trish probably will travel to come and help you. What's your phone number again?
It is 308-870-3677.
All right, and you brought in...
I brought a gourd, a dried gourd.
It's dried out. It's beautiful. It's just the right size to make a bird house out of.
Probably, yeah. I just didn't know if it had a crack in the bottom because it dropped halfway through drying, and it was my fault. But the cats thought it was amazing to see this thing on the floor.
I'm thinking about... I've got some at home that I've dried out as well. I'll put this with them, and I've been told by a gourd expert that you sand these. Oh. You sand them smooth, and then you can put varnish finish on them or paint them, and for birdhouse maybe paint them bright colors. And I can't.
The crack that I read one article and it said to drill like little holes on either side and then lace it with a leather piece or a nylon, just something that would hold it.
Or epoxy and then sand it with the rest.
Yeah, you could epoxy.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, it'll work because this will be hopefully hanging from Brent's tree.
Poor Brent.
Across the street, my neighbor over there.
Do you have a lot of things
Trish.
hanging?
Well, not yet, but I have a feeling they could be coming soon.
You know those cages that you get to put suet in?
Yes.
you can fill those with, and since I'm a quilter, you can fill them with threads and like wool and kitty thing. You know, when you brush a cat or a dog, you get all that. And you hang it in your tree, and then the birds use it to do their nest.
Oh.
Yeah. So I thought that wouldn't that be fun to see a nest come
Wow.
out of a tree and have, like fabric in it. And
Yeah. And Brent, just think about it. You could have bird nests in your yard with Willow's hair,
you could.
kitty hair
Well,
in your
thank
yard.
you so much for coming in, Trish.
I know you
Thank
just
you
love
for all
it.
these wonderful ideas you've presented
just-
this morning.
It's just tips.
Dave went from a bird feeder in my house to a bird sanctuary now.
You know what
So-
you need to get them? You know, one of those wireless ones with the cameras?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Then he can watch the birds at the feeder, and if you aim it just right, maybe you could get his passport.
Yeah, good monitor.
Well, gee, we need to get to the news. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
darn. Love you guys.
Well,
Thank you,
you.
Trish. It's always great to see you. We do have the news coming up next.
And action!
It's Dave and Brent getting the action started on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
John just tried Runza's new Jammin' Bacon Cheeseburger with its sweet heat bacon jam, pepper jack cheese, bacon, and cream cheese.
Whoa, this burger's like totally.
What?
You know, boom, 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 boom.
Not sure I'm getting it.
It's totally jammin'.
Ah, I see. Well, don't jam with your mouth full. Try the Jammin' Bacon Cheeseburger because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day at your Broken Bow Runza.
Are you looking for a local seed solution working alongside a local partner? Call Terry Sterner about your alfalfa, cane, cover crop, and food plot goals. He'd be happy to talk to you about the solutions he offers as a representative for La Crosse Seed. To maximize ROI while also keeping your wallet in mind, go with proven products that increase the bottom line at a good price. Call Terry Sterner in Myrna at 308-643-9476. That's Terry Sterner at 643-9476 for alfalfa, cane, cover crop, and food plot seed.
Are you having a hard time getting moving after your surgery? Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. If you have recently undergone surgery to your knee, hip, shoulder, back, or wrist, or having trouble doing the things you love, call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. With our highly trained staff in orthopedic rehabilitation, we are committed to getting you moving again. Call us at any of our locations close to you or check us out at myteampt.com 872-5111.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Iran has reportedly received a 15-point U.S. plan to end the war, but Tehran claims it's not negotiating. CBS's Aaron Navarro.
They have suggested that the president is saying that there are negotiations happening in order to alleviate oil markets.
TSA sickouts and long lines persist at airports as Democrats push for ICE reforms, while senators close in on a deal to fund the Department of Homeland Security. United CEO Scott Kirby tells CBS News.
It's ridiculous to me that it has to get bad before they can get a deal done. But please get the deal done soon.
Delta has cut off special benefits for members of Congress. OpenAI is shutting down its video generator Sora. CBS's Michael Wallace.
Critics blasted videos that were racist, violent, or infringed on copyrights. Sora's popularity has since dropped, and OpenAI is pulling the plug as it focuses more on its business and coding offerings.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by KOLN, a Columbus man accepted a plea deal on February 19th for shooting and killing his stepfather in a Walmart parking lot in May of 2025. According to court records, 26-year-old Manuel Alejandro Mesa Cabrera had originally pled not guilty to a charge of first-degree murder and use of a firearm to commit a felony. Both charges were amended, and he has since pled guilty to second-degree murder and possession of a firearm while committing a felony. Mesa Cabrera's sentencing is scheduled for April 30th. On May 27th, Mesa Cabrera shot his stepfather outside of a Walmart near East 6th Avenue and Highway 30. Crews found Hernandez on the ground suffering from gunshot wounds to the chest and head. Witnesses told police that Mesa Cabrera left the scene after the shooting. Hernandez was taken to Columbus Community Hospital where he later died. Mesa Cabrera turned himself in at the Columbus Police Department a short time later. His vehicle was searched, and officers recovered a 9mm Smith & Wesson handgun from the glove compartment. According to his arrest affidavit, Mesa Cabrera had been experiencing homicidal ideations for a year or two leading up to the shooting. He had been previously diagnosed with schizophrenia, and police said he was no longer taking medication or seeing a doctor for the condition. In the days leading up to Hernandez's death, police said Mesa Cabrera's homicidal ideations worsened up until the point he decided to kill his stepfather. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's News Source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
North Carolina basketball coach Hubert Davis will not return. After 5 years, he was fired. He's still owed over $5 million. The NCAA Men's Sweet 16 starts Thursday night. The NIT quarterfinals started Tuesday with Tulsa, a 1 seed, winning a close one at home against Wichita State, 83-79, and then a 1 seed New Mexico, which trailed at the half, won against St. Joe's, 84-69. To the pros, New York won its 7th straight game, 121-116 over New Orleans, 32 points for Jalen Brunson. Cleveland over Orlando, 136-131, 42 points for Donovan Mitchell. Among the 15 NHL games, Tampa Bay was a 6-3 winner over Minnesota. Colorado won 6-2 at Pittsburgh. New Jersey a 6-4 winner at Dallas. Met shortstop Francisco Lindor is due to play in Thursday's opener after hand surgery this year.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. A red flag warning begins at 11 a.m. today. Ample sunshine expected today with daytime highs approaching 87. Winds out of the northwest 10 to 15 miles per hour. Lows level off around 48 tonight. High temperatures reach up to 65 tomorrow, mainly sunny. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Seasonal and favorite blizzards, traditional sundaes, cones, and shakes, hot burgers, chicken strips, fries, cheese curds, and more. They're waiting at Dairy Queen in Broken Bow. Download the app and enjoy amazing discounts and deals. Visit Dairy Queen in Broken Bow on West Highway 2.
9 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. Let's go outside with Jack Simpson and find out what it really feels like. Is it pretty warm out there, Jack?
It is absolutely beautiful this morning. 38, though, under a nice and sunny sky. That sun is creating most of the heat here. Winds light and variable. Barometric pressure 29.83. Humidity 82%. No rain in the last 24 hours, and the precip for this month at 600s. A high yesterday of 75 with an overnight low of 41.
All right, Jack. Thank you very much. It does feel comfortable out there. Is there a cloud in the sky?
They're just light, fluffy clouds. Not too many of them, though.
Mm-hmm. All right, and the red flag is up today, starting at 11 o'clock,
Yep.
so it's very, very dry out there. I believe that red flag warning stays in effect until tomorrow sometime.
Yeah, into the morning at least.
Yeah, so let's be careful out there. And I've noticed that for some reason it's going to be hot today, Jack. It's going to get up to near 90 degrees, and it just seems like your forehead's already sweaty. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you're worked up about something. Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome.
We'll be right back after these messages.
We are here for you, no matter where it works best to meet. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. We may have closed our Broken Bow office, but that doesn't mean Lori and I aren't ready to hit the road to meet where it's most convenient for you. Whether that's your home, conference rooms, coffee shops, or a picnic table in the park, we'll bring our competitive, trusted coverage to you. You can also come by our Callaway office Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. until 5, or Fridays, 7:30 a.m. till noon, or call 836-2201 and let's talk so we can go to work for you at Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency.
Here at Bruning Bank, our roots run deep in Nebraska agriculture, and we are proud to work with farmers and ranchers every day to grow and improve their operations. In honor of National Ag Month, we want to recognize all those who work in the ag industry and say thank you. These past few years have not been easy, and you have shown your resilience and dedication to your land, crops, and livestock productions. Bruning Bank is proud to support your operation by providing you with all the financial services you need, from checking to loans to useful business technologies. Bruning Bank, build, grow, thrive, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Andrew Knost, CEO at Gothenburg Health. We believe quality healthcare does more than heal, it helps communities thrive. We continue to reimagine rural healthcare with a balance of innovation, compassion, and expertise to serve you better. And because we're supporting our friends, family, and neighbors, delivering quality care just means more. Gothenburg Health, well ahead.
12 past the hour of 8 o'clock. Going to be a warm day today. Good day to maybe get out and do some shopping for garden seeds and such. And we have just the gentleman here in the studio that can help us with that. Ryan Anderson with the Garden Center. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning.
I have a question for you. It's not related to plants or anything. It was just we just played the mind match game, and one of the questions was, how many coats or jackets do you have in your possession? I said 8, and the contestant Vicky said 7. That's a tough question. You have any idea how many coats or jackets you have in your possession? That's tough, isn't it?
Yeah. Without going through and counting them.
You probably have a closet maybe with a sweatshirt or something that you haven't worn for ages for some reason. You'd have to go back and memorize them all again.
Coat, like a pullover, like
yeah,
a sweatshirt,
I think
that's included?
Yeah. I might have more than 8. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just guessed 8. How many you have, Brent?
Well, it kind of if you're going to include like a hoodie or something as a jacket, then I'm well over 10. Because I probably have 6, if not 7, just hoodies hanging in the closet. I'm a hoodie guy. I love hoodies.
Okay.
And then of course you put winter coats and everything on top of that. So, yeah, if you count hoodies in there, I'm over 10.
Do either one of you own a scarf? You know, like a winter scarf?
No, I don't.
That you'd wrap around your neck?
I don't think I have one anymore.
I had one years ago. Don't know why. Always felt real special when I wore one.
Did you?
Yeah. Just kidding.
We used to have the silk scarves, the...
Oh, yeah. Kind of...
yeah. Put a little thing to tighten it up with.
Yeah.
They're pretty warm in the wintertime.
They help?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So those were, I kind of remember even you wore a bandana sometimes that way too, right?
Yeah. I don't want to, totally profile, but like ranchers, they'll wear silk scarves. And
yeah, they look good too, and they're warm.
Yeah.
You might add that to your collection, Brent.
I have something similar anyway. I'll just say it. It's what I used during COVID.
Oh, you pulled it up.
I'd wear it around my neck, and then you'd, pull it up over your nose when needed. And Ryan's right. I use them in the wintertime all the time. Keep your neck nice and warm.
I'd ask you to lend me one, but since you used it during COVID, I'm not really interested.
I can't tell you I've washed them, so...
Well, it's not winter right now. It's going to be pushing 90 today, and I don't know if that's altogether good, Ryan, but it's the way it is. And I know a lot of people have started watering their yards and their trees, got the hose out and running some water way earlier than usual, but I'm guessing you're approving of that.
Yeah, I don't see any problem with that as dry as it's been. So probably a good thing.
Okay, sometimes we lead our guests astray, like we talk about scarves and different things. Rather than
how many coats you own.
I don't have any of those out at the garden center for sale. So
okay, you do have pig ears, though.
I do have pig ears. Yep.
And pet supplies. So what did you want to concentrate on today with the season coming up? What do you want to talk about?
Well, potatoes and onion sets are in, so Had a lot of interest in those in the past week, so I actually planted some onions here 2 nights ago, so I don't think I've ever planted anything in March, but we'll see how it goes. So.
Yeah. Well, it is tempting with this weather to get an early start, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of people are. Of course, last weekend it was. People got the itch pretty good, I think. Yeah. So, and if it, I mean, you get these nice weeks and days like this, and everybody's like, "Why not?"
Why? Really? Yeah. So. Especially your undergrounds.
Yeah.
Crops. I mean, you're not really risking too much there, I wouldn't think.
Yeah.
So
potatoes and onion sets are in. We should be getting a nice batch of cold vegetables and stuff next week. We'll start putting some stuff in the greenhouse. Then we'll have some tomato plants and stuff like that, and start getting that up and going. So that'll be next week, and we started planting some perennials. If you need to come in and walk around and smell dirt, our hoop house is open, and you can look at some of the new varieties of that.
Okay. All right.
We also have our bulk seed. We've expanded that a little bit, trying to get a feel for what people are looking for as far as bulk seed. We've always had like sweet corn, jade green beans, German giant radishes, French breakfast radish, some stuff like that. But tasty green cucumber, that's another one. But just trying to get a feel for what people are wanting to, expand a little bit more on that front. So, but we got, I don't know, five or six different varieties of sweet corn in. So, feel pretty good about that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay,
ready to go.
All right, sounds great. I don't know for sure; it might be a little early, but you always have a good stock of bushes and trees and rose plants and so forth. Are they coming in yet?
More toward middle to end of April on that stuff. So I guess, everything will kind of get going inside, and then, later as we kind of move out of the threat of frost and stuff, we start bringing that kind of stuff in, like I say, middle to end of April.
Okay.
So.
And for the folks out there who don't trust the weather but want to get started, I know you have all the equipment to actually start things inside where it's warm and take them out at the proper time. You've always done that.
Yeah. Yep. We got heating mats, grow lights, and then all the cups and, the different cells to seed starting soil to get your plants going inside. And now, they say like a tomato plant 6 to 8 weeks. So, you're right in that window now of being able to start those inside and then move them out, about the middle of May, which is, you're kind of past the threat of frost then.
Yeah.
So,
and you're not far away from getting actual plants, tomato plants in. If somebody wants to get crazy and put them out, you have the covers to protect them outside, right?
Yep, called the wall of water. You fill up the little tubes with water, and it kind of creates a little greenhouse effect around the plant, and keeps them warm at night, and as long as it doesn't get too cold.
Yeah.
So
it's tempting to try that. You're going to be way ahead if everything works out okay. You're going to have tomatoes much earlier than if you do it traditional times line.
Yep.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit of, if you're a person that wants to put it in the ground and kind of forget about it, it's probably not for you. But I've done it quite a bit with the walls of water, and by the time you get into May, they're coming out of the top of that and bushing out really nice and ready to go. So
I don't know if you've been able to listen or not, but I'm working on a bird sanctuary for Brent's yard. It's going to be a super duper bird bath and feeders and so forth, and I'm working on that, but it needs a little bit more spice as far as yard ornaments and things like that. And I'm willing to pay for part of those for Brent's yard. But I would like to do some shopping, and I think you've got some really good stuff in stock, right?
Yeah, we've got some bird feeders. I was just at a show last week where we get our furniture at, and there was a vendor out there that had bird houses or bird feeders made of the same material our furniture is made of. So it's, I mean, pretty indestructible.
Yeah.
Kind of excited to get a couple of those in. And then also bringing in some yard art from same place, which is, if you have like a place to hang something on a fence, or we'll get a few garden stakes with flowers made out of that material too. So it's not, kind of excited to see them. Not that the metal art isn't pretty,
right?
But this is gonna last forever.
It won't go away. That's right. That's for sure. That's exciting, Brent. That's going to look good.
Yes.
Really good look in your yard.
This started, Ryan, as just a bird feeder. Now it's becoming a sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
cardinals, bluebirds, little wrens,
grackles.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Well, hopefully they'll stay at Dave's place.
All you need for grackles is cat food. Yeah. They'll be around. If I just put a bowl of cat food over the dry cat food on your porch, you'll have grackles.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Yeah. But for folks out there actually knowing that we're kidding around here a little bit, those are all things that can really make your yard enjoyable. If you're sitting on the patio and you're looking at those ornaments and different things that you offer, it makes a big difference as far as sitting outside and enjoying it.
Yeah. So, totally lost my train of thought.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, at Christmas time we had the ones with the cameras and the bird feeders with the cameras in it.
Yeah.
We have one of those that we enjoy watching, and Liz probably a little bit more so than me, but last night we were sitting outside and had some deer walk through our yard.
Wow.
Hearing turkeys in the background and coyotes, and so yeah.
And you're on the edge of town, right?
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. What are your hours right now for folks who have that itch and they want to start digging in the dirt?
Monday through Friday, 10 to 5:30, and Saturdays 10 to 2.
All right.
So
always check your Facebook page. You're pretty active there.
Yeah.
And you have plenty of good staff. If you want to walk in and do some shopping, I know they'll help you get what you want, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think after this might be our last weekend that we get a Sunday off, or that we're
going to take a Sunday off. Huh?
So after that, it'll be 7 days a week, probably through the end of June. So
here already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Seems like we just got done last year.
I know it. Wow. All right. Well, located a block off the Highway 2, easiest way probably is to turn at the dollar store there, go a block south, and you'll see the windmill, and you'll see the garden center sitting there with the garden supplies, furniture, ornaments, fertilizers, landscaping supplies. It's all right there year-round. And I still think that we need to stress that, because there's not very many businesses like yours that make yourself available. I mean, you could close up in January and wait till now to open back up, but you don't do that.
Yeah. A lot of the folks in our industry are kind of seasonal and whatnot, so we're open year round with, of course, house plants, pottery. Liz just got back with a load of house plants, so kind of restocking those today. And
more available.
Yep.
Pet supplies.
Yep. Some dog treats.
Probably be a little surprised what you'll find when you walk in and start shopping.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We'll take a time out with these words here on The Breakfast Show.
The music to get your day started right.
I listen every morning.
The Breakfast Show on KCNI, KBBN.
Moline Seed and Fence was founded by the Moline family in 2014 southwest of Callaway with a simple concept: to serve farmers and ranchers by providing quality fencing and livestock supplies. They've continued to grow to meet the demands of livestock producers, providing watering products and fencing products of all kinds. From barbed wire to hedge posts, creosote posts, pipe, and panels, call Moline Seed and Fence today and have their team help you lay out your next project at 308-529-0781 or visit them online at molineseedandfence.com.
In Nebraska, honesty and integrity matter. These are the values local broadcasters live by. When others try to divide and mislead, you need a source you can trust that knows your hometown. Nebraska broadcasters aren't just voices on your radio and faces on your screen. We're your neighbors, focused on improving the communities we call home, providing verified information you can trust. KCNI, KBBN, and the Nebraska Broadcasters Association, serving our community, committed to truth.
Offer the products and service you love having on your side for the best experience possible. Leader brand products on their shelves offer great value compared to national brand equivalents. while also meeting or exceeding FDA quality standards. You can also shop a great variety of gift items and greeting cards at Varney Pharmacy. With their knowledgeable staff ready and waiting to help, Varney Pharmacy, located in downtown Broken Bow.
Looking for a fresh start in a place you'll love to call home? Broken Bow Housing Authority has one-bedroom apartments available at Custer Heights. Enjoy easy living with no utilities, snow removal, or lawn care to worry about. Need more space? Choose from 2 to 5 bedroom homes with tenants responsible for snow removal and lawn care. Income limits do apply. Visit BrokenBowHousingAuthority.com to apply online today. Don't wait. Contact Broken Bow Housing Authority and open the door to your next home.
Evans Feed Company is proud to serve Central Nebraska's cattle producers with quality feed, mineral, and salt products, and great service, too. Evans Feed has a full line of feed products on hand. Bulk grain products, creep feed, and distiller's pellets, too. They have a very complete line of horse, goat, sheep, pig, bird, and chicken feeds, and pet foods galore. Check out Evans Feed. They deliver great products to your farm or ranch. 800-830-2119. Give them a call. That's Evans Feed, locally owned and operated.
8:33 is your time. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on this Wednesday on KCNI or KBBN Radio or online or maybe even on the Facebook live video feed. However you're listening or watching, we appreciate you each and every day. We did receive a message here on our chat box this morning from Deb Mayor Gaston. Please wish Dan and Sandy Eggleston a happy anniversary. Well, happy anniversary to Dan and Sandy Eggleston down in Ocado. What a great couple and a great family. Eggleston family down there doing great things. So happy anniversary. Speaking of great things, Brent.
Yes.
Witnessed great things on Sunday in Ansley as the Custer County Foundation handed out thousands of dollars worth of scholarships. It was something to see, and we have guests here that can talk about that. Roddy Daffer is here, who heads up the foundation. Chris Wickham is here, who is also part of the board. Thanks for coming in, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
It was amazing to see scholarship after scholarship awarded to some good kids out there who are going to go on and do good things. So congratulations.
Yes, it was a great day. It really was. I know there's a lot of prep that goes into it with the board and myself and Jennifer in the office, and it just, you're so stressed out, and then you're there and it's totally worth it. So yeah. It was amazing to see all those kids with the smiles on their face, knowing we can help alleviate some of that student debt that's going to ultimately pile up.
Yeah. And people out there probably kind of need to know that you have the gala, which is in December?
Correct. Yep.
And you spend a good share of time preparing and getting ready for that, and then before you blink, it's already March, and you're handing out the scholarships, which go hand in hand. That's where a lot of that money's raised, I think, isn't it?
No, a lot of our scholarships are actually donor driven.
That's donor, okay.
Yep, these are majority, I would say a vast, probably 98%, 99% is donor driven.
Okay.
We, outside of the board of directors scholarships, it's all donor driven. So
that's even more amazing.
Yes, it truly is. We were definitely lucky to hand out those 109 scholarships to those 84 students, totaling almost $154,000. So it's huge. We couldn't do it. We wouldn't be able to do it without the support of all of our donors.
Yeah, so important. And Chris, I know you are a part of this because you believe in this group, the things that they do, and we appreciate that. I also appreciate people who can get up behind a podium and read for 10 or 15 minutes, handing out all these scholarships, and you had other people participate with that. That's a fun thing to do, but it's more difficult than people might think. And I know you speak for a living in your occupation, but when you're up there and there's a gym full of people and you're trying to read everything just right, it's a challenge.
It absolutely is, Dave. It's I'm used to speaking to a judge or a group of judges if I'm in the appellate level, not over 300 people in a gymnasium in Ansley, Nebraska. But you read those names and the scholarships and say a little bit about each scholarship, and the mouth gets a little bit dry after a while. It sure does.
I would think so. And I think one of the things, Riley, that I noticed, you had kind of written for the presentation, and then you had the programs which had even more information in them, and that's really nice.
Correct, yes. So we reach out. Lindsay actually started the program a few years ago just because we were getting so many that we couldn't read those longer biographies and whatnot about the donors. And if they were in memory of someone, then, just too much to read for the amount of scholarships that were gotten. So, yeah, we, put out a 16-page program that kind of put in those details. And so it kind of lets the donors and the awardees get to know each other and who they're, in honor of. And so I think that's a really, just as you're, sitting there and hanging out. And so, I think it's a great thing that we started doing.
Yeah, and I think it's great for the families, too, as something to take home. Yep. Put in the senior scrapbook or something else as a memento. So, but a big credit goes to Riley and Jen in the office because it's a lot of work getting ready for this ceremony.
Oh, I can't imagine. And also, how important the information is to these donors. They're honoring the memory of some loved ones that have probably passed on. Mm-hmm. So you want to really be careful about it. So it's meticulous work, I would think.
Yeah, we do try and work with whoever set up the scholarship to make sure we are coming across with the information that they want. So a lot of times I'll draft up something and send it to them, or I'll say, hey, this is what we did last year. What are you thinking for this year? Mm-hmm. And, sometimes we get back, oh, I want to change it, or this is how I would tweak it, or looks great. Yeah. And so we can just kind of move forward after we hear back. So
yeah. Any questions, Brent?
Well, I'm just, you talk about the work of putting the program together. I'm thinking about the work of sorting through all of the applications in regards to the scholarships. How can you give us a feel for how that works? Because I know that for many of them there are parameters.
Correct.
Whether it be a certain vocation or whatever that a person's going to go into. Does the board sort through that? Is it the people that give out the scholarship that looks at that, or how does that process work?
So we have an online application through Found It, and that does a lot of the heavy lifting. So thank goodness. The kids go through, fill out this application. We have questions that are specific to scholarships, like, have you been admitted to a veterinary program? Yes or no. So that'll filter them down.
Sure.
But after that's done, I have to go in manually and, did they click ag, but are they going into ag business, or are they going into horticulture, or, I have to kind of weed through those a little bit farther. And then after that is done, then I will group them and assign them to evaluators, which is our board and volunteers. I think we had 15 this year. So 5 groups of 3. And I will basically assign them on this platform that we have. And then I'm like, all right, time's ticking. You've got 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, and you can kind of talk about that because I haven't done that part.
Yeah. So as she said, we've got groups of 3. I mean, with the 109 scholarships we awarded, you're breaking it up, and each team of 3 has a number of scholarships they're looking at. But the portal does help a lot because there are general questions, essay portion that apply to all of our scholarships, and then there's specific criteria. But it's difficult. We got a lot of great kids in this county that do a lot of great things, both in the classroom and out in their respective communities. This was my first year being a board member and being on the scholarship committee, but I certainly did enjoy it because you got to know the kids, especially the kids that maybe are from some of the other communities in Custer County that you don't see out and about like you do here in Broken Bow. But it's a tough process, but I enjoyed it. We do work with a tight deadline, as she said, 2 weeks to get through 200 different applications. Yeah, that's a lot of essays.
Yeah, and the system's nice because you can filter it down by student. So then you're not reading the same biographical narrative for 14 different scholarships, and some are easy. Oh, there's 2 applicants. Yeah, this one has a better resume, or this one has better grade, or whatever, depending on what the donor wants. And then some of them are like our Delta Farms. It's open to all seniors in Custer County, so you've got to kind of go through and weed out those. Yeah. So it just kind of depends on what the donor wants, what the application looks like, and whatnot. So yeah.
Well, kudos to everybody involved in the process, because man, that's a lot of work.
Yeah,
so
sure is.
Well done.
I appreciate the board and volunteers taking it as seriously as they do, because it would be easy to be like, well, okay, click, 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 and just to get it done. But I think they know the importance of handing out $154,000, you know, and the impact that can make for kids' lives. So,
yeah, Chris, I noticed that there was a lot of scholarships that were not pinpointed. It was like to be used for most anything. I think it was great that you have those all the way from welding to pharmacy to, the amount of different opportunities out there. I think you guys addressed really well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think our donors have done a really good job with their criteria and wanting to see the kids who may be going into certain fields and across the spectrum, because you're right, whether it be the trades or kids that are just planning to go to, we got a lot of scholarships that are just for kids that are planning to go to a 2-year,
right?
Initially. So, there's a lot of opportunities for, these students across the county, no matter what their, postgraduate plans are, whether they're going to go into a trade school or go to a 2-year or go to a traditional 4-year. So our donors have done a really good job with those criteria and identifying things that, they want to see for the student that's being awarded certain scholarships.
The dollars are so important to give them help them get started. I almost think, though, it's more of the pat on the back than the dollars that really is an important award, part of the award, because let's face it, it's expensive to go to college or any type of school anymore, and there was a lot of money handed out. I believe it's the encouragement that you provide is as important as the money.
Yeah, I think that recognition, and it's not just their school. Like, you might be like, oh yeah, this person's number 1 in our class, we know that. But I think that recognition across the county is huge, and it brings it to a different light. And it just shows you that you've put in this work, and here you are now reaping the benefits.
Yeah. I really enjoyed Mike Bailey's presentation.
Yes.
I thought it was entertaining, informative, and inspirational all at the same time. And I talked with Mike afterwards, and he said, I think this happens to a lot of people. He had a kind of a speech written out, and he was going to follow it. And he says, once I started, I followed it some, but I just started telling stories. And I think that really made it enjoyable for everybody, from the students to the parents who probably got in trouble in school sometime or another. I just loved his presentation, and I think everybody enjoyed it.
Yes, I think he did a great job. We try and get speakers that graduate from whichever community we're in, and his name came up. And I'll be honest, he was a little hesitant at first, and I had to call in some backup to talk him into it. So.
Well, you did. He really did a nice job.
He did.
So now, I don't know what else you wanted to talk about, but I wonder if you don't want to maybe reach out to some businesses or some people out there who have in the back of their mind that they would like to do a scholarship. How complicated is it? How do they get started in adding to those 109 scholarships that you guys handed out?
Yeah, it's a very painless process. Honestly, if you just come in and chat with me in the office, if it's something that's been on your heart, absolutely. If you've had a loved one that has passed, we definitely make it as painless as possible. If you want the memorial money to go there, that's no big deal. And then when you're ready, come in and talk to me, and we'll get it set up. Right. It's, like I said, painless. You just set the criteria, and then I do all the work on the back end. So it's pretty easy. So. And
some of the some of it's set up to where, like, the class of 1953, was it?
59.
59.
Or if there's 50.
Yeah,
We've got the football team.
Class of 59, and we got the 1952 football team.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, and those are Chris, really cool because it's about a team, it's about a community, and these seem to be able to support themselves and go on forever. And I think you can arrange that as well.
Absolutely, we can endow a scholarship. That way, it's continually there. Absolutely, we can do that. Might take a little bit more planning, but it's easy on our end once you're ready. So yeah.
Talk a little bit about how many different entities out there use the foundation to do good things.
A slew, plethora. Yes, we have a lot of our pass-through funds that are, doing great things. We've got our grants cycle coming up in April, so I definitely encourage anybody that is planning something or thinks they want to plan something, get that application in. Like I said, we house a number of pass-throughs. I couldn't list them all if I tried or had all the files in front of me. But no, we've got great projects coming out of Custer County. We've got great organizations that are doing great things, and we are very lucky that they've decided to partner with us.
Yeah. Riley, how long have you been at the forefront here?
I am going on 2 years in May.
2 years already?
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. There's probably a lot of rewarding things that come from it, a lot of work and detail as you've discussed. What do you like about it?
I have really enjoyed all the different people I've gotten to meet. I've known people in the community, but I know their kids teaching. I don't necessarily know the adults and all the different items that we have going in Custer County. Like Broken Bow is big and small, but all the good things they're doing in Ansley and Arnold, and I think that has just brought a lot of more awareness to me. And I appreciate that. I've gotten to know a lot of contacts in different towns, and it's great. So.
Yeah, and Chris, I know you are in law, legal eagle, if you will.
Legal eagle, yeah.
But whatever our profession is, you kind of get locked in day to day with your work, your association with other people. I imagine this has been kind of beneficial for you as well to be a part of this.
Yes, I enjoy it just because as a board, we've got people from varying backgrounds, across the county that I, before getting on the board, didn't know very well. So it's been good for me to just, not be hanging out with attorneys in board meetings. I mean, everybody wants to hang out with attorneys, right, Dave?
Yeah, I sure do.
But it's been enjoyable for me, especially getting to know some of the folks on our board that are from outside of Broken Bow that I wouldn't have really known otherwise. And everybody brings a unique perspective. We got a diverse board, and I think that's important when you have a charitable organization like the foundation, to have those different perspectives.
Over the years, Riley, I think, and you're a part of this foundation has become trusted.
Absolutely.
I think nobody questions the goals and the missions that you have through your members, through your board members, through the people who contribute. It's a trusted organization, and these days that's not always the case. So congratulations there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you want to talk about the beginnings, the humble beginnings we came from?
Well, yes. So 35 years this year, and I think Jerry Adams at the scholarship ceremony, he talked about, he was part of the early group, and I don't know what was the first year they gave scholarships, but whatever the first year was that they gave scholarships to high school students, they gave 3 scholarships out. Yeah. And this past Sunday, we gave out 109. So that tells you how far this has come.
Yeah.
And, from a grants perspective, I can't speak on the money.
One of the first years, I think they did like $1,000. And this last year, I think we did about $168,000 in grants. So, yeah, the growth is huge. We're very lucky. We really are. We live in a generous community, and the grants are funded by our gala funds. And so without the success of our gala in December, we couldn't have the impact that we do.
Yeah. Do you ever look around to your next door neighbors and say, kind of compare, because this Custer County, it's a very large county. There's only 10,000 people in this county, and look at places that might have more population or And I also should note, too, that a lot of the communities have their own little foundations or big foundations, and they raise a lot of money within the communities themselves. You ever scratch your head sometimes and go, how are we doing this compared to other places?
I sure do. I've networked and made some friends like in Lexington and Kearney and stuff, and they're continually like, wow, Broken Bow, Custer County is killing it, and we are very, very lucky and very blessed with all of our generous donors, and so could not do it without them, obviously. So,
anything that we didn't talk about or touch on that you wanted to discuss this morning?
No, I think we covered about everything.
Okay. I was going to try to make a joke and use some legal jargon, Chris, but I just don't have the tools. I could ask you a question, though, because I have other friends who are lawyers. Do you ever get tired of lawyer jokes?
It's funny because, lawyers, when we're only hanging out with lawyers, we don't tell lawyer jokes. So.
I'm going to ask it. I hope I can ask this and not be put on the clock, because it is a kind of a legal question. But I was just kind of curious. What are the laws when it comes to trespassing on somebody's property? say someone, your neighbor or whatever across the street, wants to come across and start doing things to your property. There got to be laws against that, doesn't it?
The law's nuanced, Brent.
Oh, thanks, Chris.
There's a gray area there.
Yes.
Oh, gosh. Well, I was going to try to take advantage of Chris, too, and ask him how he could fix my slice. But
yeah.
Riley, what a great job. I know that you have a lot of great people with you, but congratulations on another scholarship presentation that's just been amazing to watch and see all these young people walk up and pick up those scholarships. It's a real inspiration, so we appreciate it.
Yeah, and thank you for being there to do your KCNI KBBN scholarship.
You bet, you bet. We're a little embarrassed because Jeremy and I didn't talk to one another about the color of our shirts, and they ended up being the same color. So that was a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But
That's
coordinate that better.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
People noticed, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it was. There's a couple comments afterwards. Actually, when we went to have the picture taken,
yes,
there's the photographer, I will say.
Yeah.
Bless Tammy's heart.
Yeah, Tammy gave us a hard time. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We'll take a time out.
Central Nebraska Diesel and Renke would like to take this moment to extend their thanks and appreciation to our brave men and women who serve our country through our armed forces. This gratitude also extends to our armed forces veterans for your sacrifice. The freedoms we enjoy today and the bright future we see tomorrow are due to your selfless service, and for this we offer our humble and sincere thanks. For all your mechanized irrigation needs, count on the professionals at Central Nebraska Diesel, who sell, install, and service a full line of reliable Renke systems. Stop in today to see how Central Nebraska Diesel and Renke can help get the most out of your irrigation water.
Some secrets can't be kept, like what's new at the Secret Garden. Fresh spring items have arrived, and this weekend take 15% off anything with the color green, including decor and even pre-orders of spring plants. Reserve yours now and pick them up in May, just in time to grow. Open Friday 11:30 to 4:30 and Saturday 8:30 to 4:30. Shop anytime at thesecretgardenonline.com. Psalm 136 verse 1 says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His faithful love endures forever." The Secret Garden, 2 1/4 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north.
Homeowners, landlords, and business owners of Custer County and beyond. Is your lawn begging for a makeover? Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair has the magic touch for your green oasis. A 4 or 5 step fertilizer program, sprinkler repair expertise, and top-notch aeration and mowing. Transforming your yard into a lush paradise is just a call away. Call Kyle at 308-870-0348. Serving Custer County and beyond.
Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair, where the grass is always greener.
All right, 8:55, almost 8:56, as this morning is getting away from us, as it usually does here on The Breakfast Show. Always enjoy having you folks along to listen to all these great people coming in. And we want to thank Custer County Foundation for being our guest today. Riley and Chris, thank you. Also Trish with Designs of Distinction. and, of course, Ryan Anderson with the Garden Center. And they'll be back on the radio again soon, I am sure. We have a lot of things we're going to tell you about, businesses and so forth having activities. There's some Easter egg hunts coming up that we'll try to catch before we close the show. And I'm really excited about this one. I don't know about you, Brent, but I am old, but I still love to color.
I'm with you. Yes.
Like
I
to-
love to sit down with the grandkids and color with them.
Isn't that fun?
It's awesome.
Well, Jeremy and the gals have come up with a great idea. It's the Spring Coloring Contest put on by KCNI, KBBN, and participating businesses. And Jeremy's going to come in and tell us about that during the 9 o'clock hour. And it's pretty exciting. I saw some of the sheets that have been printed yesterday that the kids are going to be coloring on, different age groups and so forth. And it does, some of it center around KCNI, KBBN, which is great, and participating businesses. But looks like a lot of fun sheets to color on at different age groups. It's going to be a good time.
It will be, yes.
So that's all coming up. As I said, we have a lot of different things to talk about in the 9 o'clock hour. And we'll get to those just as soon as we can. We've got news coming up in the meantime. Here's Ben Harper.
over time. Amvuttra, vutrisiran, is a prescription medicine given by a healthcare provider that treats ATTR-CM in adults to reduce heart-related death, hospital stays, and urgent visits. In a clinical study, Amvuttra was proven to help people live longer and have fewer heart-related hospital stays and urgent visits over 3 years compared to placebo. Amvuttra lowers the amount of vitamin A in your blood, which can affect vision. Other side effects include pain in the arms or legs, pain in the joints, and shortness of breath. These are not all the possible side effects of Amvuttra. For prescribing information, call 1-833-256-2748 or learn more at amvuttra.com. Ask your doctor about Amvuttra for ATTR-CM.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The Trump administration has given Iran a 15-point plan to end the war, but Tehran's dismissing it and launching more strikes on Israel and Gulf Arab countries. CBS's Chris Livesay from Dubai.
Privately, perhaps there's a ceasefire deal, or at least the conditions for one gurgling to the surface, but publicly, Iran does not seem to be playing ball.
House committee holds a hearing next hour on the DHS shutdown, hobbling airport operations. Washington Democrat Patty Murray.
Instead of creating chaos, President Trump needs to get serious about finding a solution, and Republicans need to stop blocking TSA pay while dragging their feet on some very basic reforms.
First-time Democratic candidate Amelie Gregory's flipped a seat in a special election in Florida that includes Mar-a-Lago.
I think it's a real reaction to the current policies at the national and state level. And I think that is a clear indication from voters it's the wrong track.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
North Carolina basketball coach Hubert Davis will not return after 5 years. He was fired. He's still owed over $5 million. The NCAA Men's Sweet 16 starts Thursday night. The NIT quarterfinals started Tuesday with Tulsa, a 1 seed, winning a close one at home against Wichita State, 83-79, and then a 1 seed New Mexico, which trailed at the half, won against St. Joe's, 84-69. To the pros, New York won its 7th straight game, 121-116 over New Orleans, 32 points for Jalen Brunson. Cleveland over Orlando, 136-131, 42 points for Donovan Mitchell. Among the 15 NHL games, Tampa Bay was a 6-3 winner over Minnesota. Colorado won 6-2 at Pittsburgh. New Jersey a 6-4 winner at Dallas. Mets shortstop Francisco Lindor is due to play in Thursday's opener after hand surgery this year.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. A red flag warning begins at 11 a.m. today. Ample sunshine expected today with daytime highs approaching 87. Winds out of the northwest 10 to 15 miles per hour. Lows level off around 48 tonight. High temperatures reach up to 65. Tomorrow, mainly sunny. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
From safer devices to smarter solutions, BD is committed to making healthcare better, safer, and easier. At BD, it's not just about technology, it's about people and helping everyone live healthier lives. BD, advancing the world of health together.
And a little promo on BD. Excited to have Cindy Duncan as a guest next week on The Breakfast Show. She is the manager of BD, and so coming in to kind of update us on activities there. Very excited about that. She has been promoted to manager. She was the interim manager after the dispersal of Mr. Berkey, and very proud to have her come in and talk about BD business. So that's next week.
Great.
It is 50 degrees outside under a sunny sky. Wind's not a factor so far today. Barometric pressure's at 2984. Starting to rise just a little bit now. Humidity at 74%. Yesterday's high was 75. We'll exceed that easily today, pushing 90 degrees. That reminds us to remind you the fire danger index will be extremely high today. Red flag goes up at 11 o'clock this morning. We had an overnight low of 41 last night, and we're going to be in that same range overnight tonight. So they're leaving that red flag intact all the way through tomorrow sometime, I think mid-morning, unless they extend that. We've only got 0.06 precipitation all of this month of March, and we're looking at the end of the month. So it is bone dry out there, folks. Let's be very, very careful. Jeremy Shipe has been covering fire stories for a couple of weeks now, and it sounds like they're kind of getting things, well, under complete control. And the last thing, Jeremy, they need is another fire getting started.
Yeah, and certainly that fire ban will help with that. I think that, there have been, while controlled burns are things that the prairie needs, and that's something that is natural, firefighters need a break. And sometimes those controlled burns, when so many people schedule those and there's so much going on, all you need is one or two of those to get out of hand to bring about a response that is kind of a push. So that fire ban and that burn ban from the governor is supposed to help out with that, and I think it certainly has.
Yeah.
Because those prescribed burns aren't going on. And I mean, you could talk back and forth about we need prescribed burns because it's what's supposed to happen to the prairie. But at the same time, when, even 1 out of 10 of them gets out of control because there's so many of them going on, just put quite a stress on you. So just a pause and a reset, I think, was what was needed. And I think that burn ban has done some really good things because, I mean, I think about every fire station across the state and even across state lines has been helping out with these 4 big fires, now 2 that continue to draw the most response. And we're not the only ones having fires, by the way. Kansas and Oklahoma have plenty of fires going on too. So you take that into account, and you got a lot going on. So, both the Cottonwood and Morrill fires as of yesterday morning were 98% contained. Right now, it's a lot of hand crew work. Those men and women are out there on their hands and knees with hand tools, finding hot spots and smothering those by hand. And they've been doing that for over a week now. I can't even imagine how exhausting that has to be. Miles and miles of fire line searching by hand to make sure it's cool to the touch to get that containment number up to 100%. And then the fire at Halsey Dunning is well over 90% contained as well. So sitting pretty.
We are. We just don't need to change that today or tomorrow. So keep that in mind, folks. We were just talking before the news break. Brett and I both still like to color, especially with kids. Sit down and color with the kids, or create a picture for a youngster and trade, sketches or coloring. And you've come up with something really, really cool. This is very exciting that is going to get started, a coloring contest. I don't know if we've ever had a coloring contest here at the radio stations, but you've kicked it off.
Yeah, we've got a coloring contest. The sheets are going to start going out today. We've got them all printed off. The girls are going to start distributing those across the area. You can also go to the contest page of sandhillsexpress.com and print these off. They're in PDF form there. So if you want to print them off, they're available there. Or you can head to one of these locations to pick up your coloring sheet. Chapin's Interiors on the Square in Broken Bow, RTA's Hardware, the Grocery Cart, Grazer's Bar and Grill in Arnold, the Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce building, Trotter's Woe and Go in Sargent, Myrna, and Broken Bow, Healing Hearts and Families in Broken Bow, and Iron Bow Tattoo Company. So lots of different places you can go to pick these up, and each of those locations is also a drop-off point. And you've got until April 30th to pick up a coloring sheet, color it, and then drop it back off so that we can get it judged. And we've got prizes that range from crayons and markers and coloring books for the 2 younger categories. And then for the adults, each of those categories gets $150 in chamber bucks.
Wow.
Nice.
Well, what a great idea. And I think the kids and the adults will both enjoy taking part in that. And it looks like the sketches are somewhat detailed, so a little bit challenging.
Yeah, depending on what age group you're in, they're a little bit easier for the lower age groups. There's age 5 and under category, ages 6 to 9, and ages 10 to 13, and then 14 and up.
Okay.
And if you've not colored in some time, folks, it is, there's such thing as adult coloring books. They're really complicated and stuff, and it just, even when you're sitting there watching TV or just want to listen to the sound of the TV and do something with your hands, it's really soothing.
Yeah.
Kind of, especially if you find yourself just scrolling on your phone at night. To finish something out, they're right up there with puzzles. When you accomplish a puzzle or when you finish coloring something, it just feels good to get it accomplished. And hey, $150 in chamber bucks, that's pretty good shopping spree.
Yeah, that's worth coloring for.
Yeah.
We have some adult books that we bought, I think, during COVID, when we were kind of passing time around the house, couldn't go anywhere. And we have a couple of our finished works that we did on the refrigerator with our grandson. And yeah, it's just a fun thing to do. It's kind of relaxing, actually. So it's underway, and the sheets will be going out today, right?
Yeah, some places. I'm sure they won't maybe make it to all of the places starting today, but I think their goal is to get those to everywhere by the end of the week. So you'll start seeing those pop up, and you'll be able to return those right back where you picked them up or swing them by our studio here. You can, of course, pick up sheets here at our studio as well, or if you've got a printer at work and want to print them off at work and take one home to your kids, that's an option as well. Or if there's any teachers out there that you think their class would like to,
That's a great idea.
to do this, you can print them off and color them in class and drop them by.
Yeah. School classes, Sunday school classes, the list goes on and on. So great idea. Looking forward to seeing some of the work. It's going to be fun. Thanks, Jeremy.
Yep.
How long will it run, Jeremy? How long will they have to complete?
April 30th.
Okay, April 30th.
Yep. You just need to drop your sheets back off at one of the drop-off locations by April 30th, and then they will be judged within the next few days after that, because we'll have to pick them up for a few days. And then I think our goal is to just cover the studio in coloring sheets.
Oh, that's
you know how
neat.
you go to sometimes to a restaurant or whatever, and they've
Yeah.
got the coloring sheets or those things when people make a donation or whatever. I thought it'd be kind of cool to just hang them all over in here.
Is it possible to do a secondary contest?
I know what you're getting at, a staff contest.
Yes.
Christy's already.
I think I can color better than Christy.
See, the question is, do we want to do the actual adult sheet or do we want to do the little kid sheet?
That adult sheet is challenging. There's a
It's
lot
got-
to color on that, but I would
Yeah.
I would still choose the adult sheet.
Okay.
I will color that.
All right.
All right. The
Christy's
going to
buy
been
some.
made.
Yeah, she's going to buy some premium, professional coloring pencils or
Oh, Lord.
gold-tipped something or other that no one's ever heard of, and
I'm just gonna plug it into AI and have AI color it for me. Beat her that way.
Whatever it takes.
I'm sure she'd love that.
All right, we'll take a time out.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall. Now all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend.
Sometimes life changes just like the seasons. Do you have the right accounts for where you're at in life? Call or stop by any NSB branch in Broken Bow, Myrna, or Callaway, and they'll be there. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC.
You've got a friend.
Always up early. Always getting the job done. Always working as hard as you can. Always pushing for more. Because you never settle. For farmers who seek outstanding performance they can count on, the only brand is DeKalb Corn. Featuring a broad portfolio of products precision bred to maximize profit potential on every field. DeKalb brand. Never settle. See us at DeKalb.com. Read and follow pesticide label directions, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices. You'd never settle for underperformance. You'd never settle for less than maximum yield. You'd never settle for gaps in the stand. So why settle for anything less than DeKalb corn? DeKalb seed is for those who make outstanding performance a priority, with a broad portfolio of products bred to maximize profit potential on every field. DeKalb brand corn. Never settle. Visit DeKalb.com. Read and follow pesticide label directions, grain marketing, and other stewardship practices.
We have 15 minutes to tell you about all the different things that we have scheduled here on the Breakfast Show this morning. So, going to get going here. We have some jobs openings that are really good ones. Now hiring Myers Construction. They're looking to fill multiple positions. Myers Construction, they're seeking dependable team members for the following positions, which include diesel mechanic, welder fabricator, electrical apprentice, construction laborer, pipe fitter, plumbing technician, concrete worker and finisher, and they are offering competitive pay based on experience. Travel may be required, and you must have a valid driver's license. Visit their website at myersconstruct.com to apply or call 308-872-5469, and you'll find all this information on Sandhills Express job listings page.
All right, let's tell you what's showing at the movies this week and through the weekend into next week at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Here's your lineup for tonight and tomorrow night. Showing will be Reminders of Him, rated PG-13. The new Ryan Gosling film looks really neat. Project Hail Mary, showing tonight and tomorrow night. And also showing is the new Disney Pixar family film, Hoppers. That is showing tonight and tomorrow night. So as we take a look at what will be showing Friday through the weekend into next week, all three of those will remain. Reminders of Him will continue to show, Project Hail Mary, as well as Hoppers. And then joining the fold, a week from today, Wednesday and Thursday, it is the premiere of the new Super Mario Brothers movie. Super Mario Galaxy is an upcoming animated adventure comedy film based on the 2007 video game Super Mario Galaxy and its 2010 sequel, as well as Nintendo's broader Mario franchise. The sequel to the Super Mario Brothers movie, which was just outstanding, is directed by Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelinek and written by Matthew Fogel. So mark it on your calendar. Get ready to take the kids. They'll be premiering it at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow next Wednesday and Thursday. Super Mario Brothers coming soon.
Thank you, Brent. The Sargent Public Schools are looking for a chance to build something special. The Sargent Public Schools hiring K-12 music teachers starting this August. Now, this is more than a job. It's an opportunity to grow a music program with strong support, dedicated funding, and a great community behind you. You'll work with students across all grade levels. You'll lead performances and make a real impact in and out of the classroom. A Nebraska teaching certificate with a music endorsement is required, and this position includes a $5,000 signing bonus. Apply today by contacting Sargent Public Schools. Go to Sandhills Express under the Community tab and take a look at this great job opportunity.
This Saturday, the Anselmo Volunteer Fire Department will be hosting their annual pancake and sausage feed at the Fire Hall in Anselmo. They'll be serving beginning at 6 p.m. It's just simply a free will donation, a great opportunity for all of us to thank these volunteers for the hard work and dedication. They deserve many thanks and appreciation, so make sure and support their annual pancake feed. They'll be serving it this Saturday. Serving will begin at 6 p.m. Again, it's just simply a free will donation, and it will take place at the Fire Hall in Anselmo.
Sylvester's in Broken Bow, Nebraska, East Highway 2, having a party Friday night because Thunder Karaoke is back. Grab your friends, pull them up on stage if you're a little shy, sing together just like you do when you're in the car. Sing out loud. The time is now to hop up on stage and sing with your friends at Sly's, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. this Friday night. Karaoke at Sylvester's in Broken Bow at the quiet little place that rocks, East Highway 2.
Hey, it's Wednesday, so I'm sure you're wondering, what's for Wednesday at Chapin's Interiors and Square One Boutique in Broken Bow? Well, here is your answer. It is your last chance to snag winter apparel at the lowest price of the season. Today through Saturday, Lola has all her winter merchandise marked down 75%. Yes, 75%. You won't see a better deal Now, Monday it'll be gone, and new spring items will be filling the floors. So take advantage of the sale going on today through Saturday, 75% off all winter merchandise. Again, you won't see a better deal. That's what's for Wednesday at Chapin's Interiors and Square One Boutique, south side of the square in Broken Bow.
Today is American Red Cross Giving Day, and just in time for that is the blood drive here in Broken Bow. That takes place today at the Municipal Building, 8:45 until 2:30 this afternoon. Also, tomorrow it's time for Arnold Rotary's Pancake Feed at the Arnold Community Center from 5 until 7:30 p.m. Free will donation for that one. Proceeds go to community projects, and they thank you in advance for your support of the Arnold Rotary. You're listening to The Breakfast Show. The Nebraska Department of Transportation has an exceptional opportunity for an entry-level highway construction technician to join the team here in Broken Bow. Experience is preferred but not necessary. They will train the right person to conduct on-site construction inspection and survey for transportation projects. At the Nebraska Department of Transportation, they reward their employees' hard work with a friendly and supportive work environment that encourages creativity and innovation. And they provide training and career development, along with advancement opportunities, ample paid time off, a work-life balance, and comprehensive benefits package that includes a matching retirement contribution. Apply online. You can only do the application online, so here it is, statejobs.nebraska.gov. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer. And so there you have it. A couple other things real quick. Don't forget about the AMC Family Banquet Saturday, March 28th at the Arcadia High School Gym. Starts at 7 o'clock. Brittany Wilkins will be the honored speaker. And they'll also have special music, inspirational and motivational program, meal catered by Whitefoot Catering. Tickets are $15 in advance, and it's free for high school and under. So that's taking place over in Arcadia this Saturday. Today is the last day for the Sermons a la carte, provided this time around through the First Presbyterian Church, but being held at the United Methodist Church at 12:05 today. And the Knights of Columbus Fish Fries coming up on Friday at the Ansley Community Center. Starts at 5:30, runs till the fish runs out or till 7 p.m. And 0 to 4 free, 5 to 11, $6, 12 plus, and adults $12. That's the last one of those as well.
On the fish fry, Dave,
Yes.
I believe that Paul Holland came in and visited with us a few days ago and announced to us that the proceeds raised during the fish fry in Ansley on Friday, those will be donated to the fire relief efforts to help, combat and to help the situations with all of the wildfires that broke out in the state of Nebraska during this month. So just keep that in mind. Your money will be going toward those efforts if you attend the fish fry in Ansley this Friday.
Very good. Thank you. We'll be right back.
Is nagging back pain or neck stiffness holding you back? At Thompson Chiropractic, Dr. Riley Thompson provides personalized, evidence-based care right here in Broken Bow. No unnecessary procedures, just real results. They accept most major insurance plans and offer discounts for direct pay. Call 308-293-6340 today or schedule online anytime at thompsonchiropractic.com. Take the first step toward moving better, feeling better, and living better. Thompson Chiropractic, care that puts you first.
Jen, I didn't know you shopped here.
Hey, I'm hunting for something fresh for spring.
Oh, girl, skip them all. Jewelry Television has the best spring looks right now.
JTV, way ahead of you. Just hit up JTV.com yesterday, scored the cutest clover earrings, 2 tennis bracelets, and this gorgeous pearl ring.
Right now, new customers get $20 off any purchase of $99 or more at JTV.com.
Oh, and gold hoops and this turquoise bracelet.
Just a couple things, huh?
Maybe more than a couple.
Pump up the volume. Business moves fast. Orders roll in, deadlines close in. When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Every package stays in our secure network from dock to door. And with nationwide reach, dependable tracking, and upfront affordable pricing, you get built-in peace of mind. You run the business. We run the routes. Visit USPS.com/Ground Advantage to learn more.
Get ready to bid on the heavy equipment and vehicles you need in a Ritchie Brothers Midwest Regional event happening March 26th and 27th. Inventory is at Ritchie Brothers locations in Columbus, Chicago, Detroit, Minneapolis, Kansas City, and Lincoln with in-person inspections available. Bid on a wide selection of excavators, loaders, dump trucks, and truck tractors. Don't miss this great opportunity. Visit rbauction.com/Columbus to sign up. That's rbauction.com/Columbus.
Time to go, Brent, but we'll be back tomorrow but for another edition of the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
We will, yes.
If the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, and I wish the creek would rise just a little bit.
Boy, yes.
Again, be careful out there. Red flag going up here this morning, lasting all through the day, all through mid-morning tomorrow, if not longer. So be very careful.
Yes.
And we'll talk about the basketball game tomorrow. I know that there'll be discussions in the back room again today about it, but we might even have a discussion on the air about it because it will be aired on KBBN. I'm talking about the Iowa-Nebraska game in the Sweet 16.
Yes. I slipped over to Myrna yesterday. They were holding their Anselmo Myrna track meet yesterday, and I happened to time it. I got there right when they were taking their break, so Mr. Goodman, Mr. McIntyre, and myself spent 20 minutes talking about tomorrow's game. That was a lot of fun. It's pretty cool to be still talking about Husker hoops this time of year.
Talk to you tomorrow, folks. Thanks for listening. We appreciate you very much.